The Douay-Rheims Bible, the book of Joshua, chapter 6. After 7 days' processions, the priests sounding the trumpets, the walls of Jericho fall down, and the city is taken and destroyed. Now Jericho was closed, shut up, and fenced, for fear of the children of Israel, and no man durst go out or come in. And the Lord said to Joshua, Behold, I have given into thy hands Jericho, and the king thereof, and all the valiant men. Go round about the city, all ye fighting men, once a day, so shall ye do for 6 days. And on the 7th day the priests shall take the 7 trumpets, which are used in the Jubilee, and shall go before the ark of the covenant. And you shall go about the city 7 times, and the priests shall sound the trumpets. And when the voice of the trumpet shall give a longer and broken tune, and shall sound in your ears, all the people shall shout together with a very great shout. And the walls of the city shall fall to the ground, and they shall enter, and every one at the place against which they shall stand. Then Joshua the son of Nun called the priests, and said to them, Take the ark of the covenant, and let 7 other priests take the 7 trumpets of the Jubilee, and march before the ark of the Lord. And he said to the people, Go, encompass the city, armed, marching before the ark of the Lord. And when Joshua had ended his words, and the 7 priests blew the 7 trumpets before the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and all the armed men went before, the rest of the common people followed the ark, and the sound of the trumpets was heard on all sides. But Joshua had commanded the people, saying, You shall not shout, nor shall your voice be heard, nor any word go out of your mouth, until the day come wherein I shall say to you, Cry and shout. So the ark of the Lord went about the city once a day, and returning into the camp abode there. And Joshua, rising before day, the priests took the ark of the Lord, and 7 of them 7 trumpets, which are used in the Jubilee, and they went before the ark of the Lord, walking and sounding the trumpets. And the armed men went before them, and the rest of the common people followed the ark, and they blew the trumpets. And they went round about the city the 2nd day once, and returned into the camp. So they did 6 days. But the 7th day, rising up early, they went about the city as it was ordered 7 times. And when in the 7th, going about, the priests sounded with the trumpets, Joshua said to all Israel, Shout, for the Lord hath delivered the city to you. And let this city be an anathema, and all things that are in it to the Lord. Let only Rahab the harlot live with all that are with her in the house. For she hid the messengers whom we sent. But beware ye, lest you touch aught of those things that are forbidden, and you be guilty of transgression, and all the camp of Israel be under sin and be troubled. But whatsoever gold or silver there shall be, or vessels of brass and iron, let it be consecrated to the Lord, laid up in his treasures. So all the people making a shout, and the trumpets sounding, when the voice and the sound thundered in the ears of the multitude, the walls forthwith fell down. And every man went up by the place that was over against him, and they took the city, and killed all that were in it, man and woman, young and old, the oxen also, and the sheep, and the asses. They slew with the edge of the sword. But Joshua said to the 2 men that had been sent for spies, Go into the harlot's house, and bring her out, and all things that are hers, as you assured her by oath. And the young men went in, and brought out Rahab, and her parents, her brethren also, and all her goods, and her kindred, and made them to stay without the camp. But they burned the city, and all things that were therein, except the gold and silver, and vessels of brass and iron, which they consecrated unto the treasury of the Lord. But Joshua saved Rahab the harlot, and her father's house, and all she had, and they dwelt in the midst of Israel until this present day, because she hid the messengers whom he had sent to spy out Jericho. At that time Joshua made an imprecation, saying, Cursed be the man before the Lord, that shall raise up and build the city of Jericho. In his firstborn may he lay the foundation thereof, and in the last of his children set up its gates. And the Lord was with Joshua, and his name was noised throughout all the land.